Okay, so welcome to my website. I'm talking about hypocrisy in comedy. This is my homepage. It starts off with a gallery of just some of the comedians who are discussed throughout the website with their images. Afterwards, when you scroll down, you first have an introduction to hypocrisy and kind of what hypocrisy is and the psychology behind it. Furthermore, then you get into like the psychology of self deception versus hypocrisy and what's more commonly known, and then lastly, the comedy and hypocrisy and why comedians use it as a source for their comedy. Then you move on to the social issues. The four social issues that I find common comedians use are gender, race, religion, and society. The first one discussed is gender. It starts off with just like a little commentary on gender inequality towards women in the US. Afterwards, there's just a little bit of analysis of Ali Wong's stand up in her Netflix special, and then some facts about female inequality in the US. It then moves on towards some double standards faced by men and kind of some gender stereotypes men face as well. And then lastly, there's a gallery of comic strips that just kind of go over and illustrate some gender stereotypes faced by both women and men throughout the world. Afterwards, it moves on to hypocrisy and race and how comedians use that for their material. There's a clip from Verdas about how Indians are racist-ish, and there's an infographic about some of the inequalities that African American men face in the U.S. Then there's hypocrisy and religion with three clips from Bill Hicks, Bill Burr, um, and then there's hypocrisy in society, and yet again, these are just three clips that still need their commentary. So yeah, afterwards it goes into the tradition of observational comedy, because that's kind of the main kind of comedy that's used to kind of highlight hypocrisies. And there's two videos of just traditional observational comedy and a description of what observational comedy is. And lastly, the comedic techniques used by comedians to kind of get across the hypocrisies and make people realize it. And then lastly, there's citations with information citations, graphic citations like images, and video citations. Yeah, that's my website. I hope you enjoy it.